Imagine you make a decision tonight, a simple one. You're never going to sleep again. No naps. You're just going to stay awake. Forever. It sounds easy. For the first few hours, it is. But your brain has other plans, and it will fight you harder than almost anything else in your body. Because sleep isn't optional. It's a biological need as strong as hunger or thirst. And the longer you deny it, the stranger things get. So let's walk through exactly what happens to you, hour by hour, as you try to never sleep again. The first few hours feel totally normal. You're awake, you're fine, maybe even a little proud of yourself. But once you pass the point where you'd normally go to bed, the first cracks appear. You start yawning, a lot. Your eyes feel heavy. Your body is sending its first polite request. Please, go to sleep. You ignore it. By the time you hit 24 hours awake, something strange happens. Your brain starts acting like you're drunk. Staying awake for a full day impairs you about as much as being over the legal alcohol limit. Your reactions slow down. Your judgment gets worse. You struggle to focus. You might walk into a room and forget why. Sound familiar? Your mood starts swinging too. Little annoyances feel huge. You might snap at someone, then feel weirdly emotional a minute later. Your brain is running low, and it's starting to show. Push to 36 hours, and your body joins the protest. Stress hormones rise. Your heart works harder. Inflammation creeps up. Your ability to form new memories starts breaking down because the system that saves your day into long-term storage runs mostly while you sleep, and you're not sleeping. Now here's where it gets creepy. Around the 48-hour mark, your brain stops asking and starts taking. It forces something called microsleeps. These are tiny blackouts, 2, 3, 10 seconds long, where your brain knocks itself offline without your permission. Your eyes might be open, you might be standing up, but for a few seconds, you're gone, and you don't even realize it happened. This is why staying awake while driving is so dangerous. A microsleep at the wrong moment can be deadly. By now, your senses are getting unreliable. Colors seem off. You might see things flicker at the edge of your vision. Your immune system is taking heavy damage, leaving you wide open to getting sick. Cross 72 hours, 3 full days, and reality itself starts to bend. People who push this far report full hallucinations, shadows that move, voices that aren't there, a creeping sense that someone is watching them. Some describe seeing a strange figure that isn't real. Your brain is so desperate for sleep that it starts blending dreams into your waking world. You can no longer think in straight lines. Simple conversations become impossible. So how far can a human actually go? The most famous case is a teenager named Randy Gardner, who stayed awake for about 11 days as a science experiment. 11 days. By the end, he was hallucinating, paranoid, struggling to speak, and his mind was barely holding together. But here's the fascinating part. After it was over, he slept for about 14 hours and recovered. The human brain is shockingly tough. But that raises the big question. Can you actually die from not sleeping? In animals, the answer is yes. Rats kept awake long enough eventually died. In humans, it's more complicated, because your brain would force you unconscious with microsleeps long before it let you reach that point. You cannot out-stubborn your own brain. It will win. Except in one terrifying case. There's an extremely rare genetic disease called fatal familial insomnia. People with it slowly lose the ability to sleep at all. Their brains simply stop letting them rest. Over months, they spiral into exhaustion, confusion, and hallucinations, and eventually it's fatal. It's one of the darkest proofs we have that sleep is not a luxury. It's survival. So why does your brain need it this badly? While you sleep, your brain isn't shut off. It's doing maintenance. It runs a cleaning system that flushes out toxic waste that builds up during the day. It files away your memories, deciding what to keep and what to throw out. It repairs your body, balances your hormones, and resets your emotions. Skipping sleep is like never turning off a computer and never letting it update. Eventually, it crashes. And that's the real lesson hidden in all of this. You can fight sleep for a few hours, maybe even a few days, but you will never beat it. Your brain holds the ultimate trump card. It can simply switch you off whenever it decides you've gone too far. So the next time you're lying in bed, annoyed that you can't fall asleep, remember, your brain is doing the one thing that keeps you alive, sane, and human. The real question is, how long do you think you'd last before your brain forced you to give in?